What's up, everyone, and welcome to today's episode on Gunprime. I'm your guest host from Revive Outdoors, Taylor Philpott, and I'm excited to dive into the details of this setup today. In today's episode, we are going to be covering this Ruger 10mm carbine, and I am excited to walk through this with you, talk about the specs, we'll talk weight, trigger pull, and then we will fire it downrange. All gun demos are limited and restricted, so make sure that you put this out, share it with friends, but most importantly, do what is free by supporting us and subscribe to the channel. If you like this type of content and you want us to keep it going, then you have to help us do that. As a thank you to those watching this video today, we do want to let you know that we have a free gift for you when you put it in the order notes. You have to let us know. So we have the GP utility tool, and then we have a Revive Outdoors bracelets on any of your orders that you order through us here at Revive Outdoors and GP. We would be happy to help you get these free gifts, so be sure to put that in the order notes, or otherwise we won't know. Enjoy it. What we will do in this gun demo is we will obviously shoot it. I am just a regular guy just like you. I'm going to do exactly what you would probably do when you get a gun. Maybe throw a scope on it, maybe throw a little grip here on the front, maybe do something else, just minor some tweaks to it. But I'm going to take it right out of the box and start shooting unless it's just really gummed up. I'm not going to clean it. I'm just going to run it, because that is what majority of people are going to do when they buy a brand new gun. For you diehards out there that clean it and strip it down before you shoot, I'm all for that. But I want to do this exactly what the average consumer is going to do, is just take it out of the box and start shooting it. One thing I did want to note is a lot of times on these YouTube channel videos for this 10mm auto, nobody's really running a suppressor, and it's probably because they don't have a 10mm adapter. Make sure you get a specific thread adapter for the 10mm. I don't have one. You probably don't have one, so make sure you grab that if you're wanting to throw your suppressor on it. I was wanting to shoot suppress today, and unfortunately I'm not going to be able to because I don't have that adapter. But diving into the specific details of how I have this set up today, here on top I have a non-zoom. It's just green or red scope on it. It's a $100 special off of Amazon's UTG. We had this laying around from another gun build, and I just threw it on here because it fit well for this type of gun. Have the grip here on the front. This is MVG, so MVG grip. Not sure where it came from either. It was on another gun build. And then it is going to come with a 30 round magazine. So 30 plus 1 is what it's going to be. I'll load it up and show you that later. But this is how I have it set up today. I'm excited to dive into the specs of the gun. So let's go ahead and dive in and do that. And then after that, we'll go through the trigger, weight, pull, and we will weigh this thing as is. Of course, it is going to have a little bit more weight with the grip and the scope, but as the setup that I have it, we'll go ahead and weigh that for you because I know a lot of you want to know that. But let's go ahead and dive into the specs. The Ruger 10mm auto comes with a mag capacity of 30 plus 1. The stock is going to be folding and adjustable in length of pull. The receiver finish is going to be a Type 3 hard coat anodized. The barrel is going to be threaded. The sights that come on it are going to be adjustable Ruger rapid deploy sights. Just about everything on this gun is ambidextrous. So you're going to have the ambidextrous manual safety. You're going to have a reversible charging handle. You can put it on the left or the right. The trigger has a short smooth pull, clean break, and positive reset. It has a CNC milled handguard that is Type 3 hard coat anodized aluminum for maximum durability with M-LOCK accessory attachment slots on 7 sides. It has multiple QD sling sockets that allow for maximum versatility, and the full-length Picatinny rail that allows for optic mounting. And to conclude our features and specs, it is going to come with one 30-round magazine, an M-LOCK QD sling socket that you can attach to the M-LOCK anywhere on the gun, and then it is going to have hex wrenches for disassembly. Now that we've went through the specs and the features, I want to talk about the GLOCK magazines before I forget. So one thing that you need to specifically pay attention to is the new GLOCK style magazines. As you can see, the factory one that comes from Ruger has these 2 slots. So you want to make sure that you have these 2 indentions here on the left and the right, like I have on this GLOCK Gen 5 10mm magazine from my pistol. And so if it doesn't have these 2 indentions here, it only has 1, then it will not work. It will not hold in this gun, but it has the 2. You are going to be good to go. Let's go ahead and move over to the trigger pull weight, and then we'll go ahead and weigh it in this configuration. 7 pounds, 3.6 ounces. 7 pounds, 7.2 ounces. 7 pounds is 7.4 ounces. 8.2 pounds. Before we get to the demo portion, we're actually going to be firing this weapon downrange. I want to talk through some of the features and the specs. I know we hit most of it, but I just want to talk through it from my perspective. So one thing that I absolutely love is how easy this is to adjust. So you're going to just grab this lever here, you're going to adjust it in and out. It is going to have multiple detent positions where you can kind of ease it out, and then you can lock it in. So you can see different links that you can adjust it between, and it will lock into place all the way down there to the end. I personally like it all the way out. And then the cheek rest here, you do have the ability to slide it back and forth, and then it will lock in that forward position. If you want to slide it back and forth, you can, but you cannot raise it up. And then this folding stock I really love. So the reason that I love it so much is because it naturally holds in this position against the gun. But when you're ready to pop it out, it pops out and locks in. When you're ready to fold it in, you press one simple button and you rotate it around. You don't have to worry about what a lot of designs are like, where you have to press the button, kind of lift it up, maneuver it around. Like this Sig Cross that I have behind me can be a pain sometimes to take that stock down and then put it back up. And so this is just a simple, in, out, and you are ready to go. Moving forward here on the gun, you have the charging handle here. So you have it on the left. You can also move it over to the right. Just about everything on this gun is ambidextrous. So the stock here, you can switch it over, you can switch the charging handle over, and then you're gonna have ambi safety and ambi mag releases on it. One thing that you have on this side is you have to where you can hold the bolt back if you wanna release it here, or you wanna release it with your thumb. You can do either one on there, and then you're gonna have your ambi safety on, safety off here on this side, and then you're going to have that ambi mag release that you can flip around there. And then moving to the front, I have this grip here on the front so I can hold it. I naturally, with a lot of AR style platforms, I actually hold right here where the magazine is and just keep it nice and tight to my body, and you will even use my elbow to rest it just for a little bit better stability for accuracy. And so I didn't want to make the mistake of putting that here and then getting anything pinched or getting it in the way, so I went ahead and put that grip out there on the front. But it is a really nice, fun gun to shoot, so let's go ahead and get to that portion. Now that we have done some shooting, you can see it is really fun, and you go through ammo really, really fast. It is a really well-balanced gun, and I love that it has that well-balanced weight. A lot of the similar products that are made by other companies, it has kind of an unbalanced, it's kind of almost too lightweight. When you pick this up, you're like, man, this does have a little bit of weight to it, but once you start shooting it, one, you don't really worry about the weight, but it is a very, very well-balanced in comparison to other models that are similar to this. So that is one thing that I like about it. Putting that grip out there on the front keeps my hands from getting in the way, and allows me to really balance out that weapon well, especially with that 30-round magazine that it comes with. But what we'll do now is we will lock it into the tripod, and from a standing position, I will start to shoot at some further distances. We'll start out at 100, go to 150, maybe even 200, kind of see where I'm hitting, how it's going, how the gun is doing, how I'm doing. All I've done is laser bore sight this in. I haven't zeroed it in per se. I have it just laser bore sighted. So it won't be the gun's fault if I'm missing at any of these distances. It will be mine for a lack of zeroing, and then maybe some skill with it too. But if you have any questions as we go through this, please let me know. Put those in the comments. If you want to see future videos on any specific gun, please let us know, and we'll be able to and we will do our best to get our hands on that platform and be able to demo it for you. But if you are looking for a really fun shooting gun that packs a punch in 10mm, this is definitely going to be one you want to put in your gun closet or your gun room or your gun safe, because you're really going to enjoy it. Having the ability to just quickly break it down, throw it in a backpack, deploy it whenever you need to is going to be really nice. Having that 30-round capacity or being able to put a normal Glock mag in there with 10 rounds is going to be something that you really are going to like. But again, ask those questions. Let's go ahead and start shooting down range. Well, I hope you have enjoyed this gun as much as I have. I know that you can only get so much through video, but I can tell you shooting this at both close range and long range, it has been so much fun. Doing the free-handed shooting anywhere from 25 to 50 to 100 was really enjoyable. And then once we extended it out on the tripod, 100, 150, and then 200, it was just really enjoyable. It's really amazing that with a zero zoom scope that you can take and you can aim out to 200 yards with the 10mm weapon, and you can hit the target over and over consistently at 200 yards. It's just amazing that you can take that in a 16-inch barrel, 10mm, and you can have a lot of fun, go through a lot of ammo really quick. And I cannot tell you how much joy that it brings me. And so hopefully when you pick this up, it will do the same for you. Again, if you want those free gifts or that utility tool or that wristband, be sure to put that in your order notes. But if I have left any details out that you want to know, please let me know. I'll try to get those answered for you. If I can, I'm sure our contacts over at Ruger can definitely get those answered for you. But I really appreciate you watching. Be sure to support us. The free way that you can do that is hitting the subscribe button, liking the video, and then commenting. It shows YouTube that you like this kind of content, and it will help others find this type of content if they're looking for it as well. And then another way that you can support us is putting those notes in your orders. That way we know that you came from here on the YouTube channel. But we thank you for watching today's episode of Gunprime. Again, I am your guest host, Taylor Philpott, here today at the gun range for this Ruger 10mm auto carbine, as we say it here in Alabama. But we hope you've enjoyed it. We'll see you on the next one.